How did I meet the 39th President of the United States? Well, I'll tell you all about it on today's episode of Baseball King Collectibles. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the studio. Welcome all you newcomers, first-time subscribers. Welcome back. We're glad you're here. A lot of wrestling fans have joined in the action. I got some Instagram followers coming into the action here. So we welcome everybody. Every format's welcome. We don't turn nobody away, all right? And we don't even charge you. This is all free. You can watch this. Don't cost you nothing. Entertainment at its best, I think. So anyway, you guys know I'm an in-person collector of autographs for many years. And as a baseball card collector for many years, too, I go back to vintage cards only. I have celebrity autographs, sports autographs, in person only. I mean, there are some I have paid for in the mail of people that are deceased and retired and things like that. You can't get no more. But anybody who is currently available as a celebrity, I'm not buying them. I'll try to get them in person. That's just the way I've done it. So how did I meet the 39th President of the United States, Jimmy Carter? Well, I'll tell you how. And you know what? Like I always say in the other videos, information is the key, all right? Information is the key. I'll say it again. Because without information, you're not getting any autographs. You got to know where to go, when, where, how. You need that information. It's the most important thing. It's step number one for any autograph collector. Anything. Sports, celebrities, anything, all right? So after you get the information, and where did I get the information? Well, a good friend of mine, he had information connections everywhere. He was hooked up with hotels and the airports and when people are coming and going. So that's information, and he was the best. I won't say his name because, but he's the best. He's the best out there. He's still out there. He's still doing it. And there was a few of us out there that, not just me and him, it was a bunch of, a few of us. So anyway, this day we went to LaGuardia. He calls me up. President Carter's on, coming. You got to come. I go, really? President Carter? Wow. That's a good one. So it was LaGuardia Airport. All right. So we went to LaGuardia, waiting there. We don't want long because when the flight's coming in, it's just 10 minutes. You get there 10 minutes before the flight comes in. It's bing, bang, bing, and you're out of there. All right. It's quick. So we're waiting. He gives me a 16 by 20, a big photo to get signed. And when the deal I had with him was, look, you got the information. I'll get one signed for you. The first one he keeps, no matter what. The second one I keep. Third one, fourth one he'll keep. I just wanted one. I'm happy. My one and the photo with the celebrity, I'm happy. So that was the deal I had. So here comes Jimmy Carter off the plane, strolling nicely with the security surrounded him, even though he's no longer president. He still got the security, still has Secret Service. And they were nice. Everybody was nice. Hey, Mr. Carter, can you sign a photo? Hey, Mr. President. Sure, no problem. He was really nice. He came over. He signed the 16 by 20 for me. Signed for my friend the 16 by 20. And my friend asked him for a photo with. He leaned in quick, got a photo with him quick, and the security's all around him. They're rushing him out. They don't want him. They're not, they're not into celebrity autographs and stuff like that. So even though we were the only two there, there was nobody else there. Nobody else even recognized him, knew him, even stopped to even say hello because nobody even knew. People don't recognize. They're in the airport. They're coming and going. You're not paying attention to what's going on. So anyway, here comes Carter. He signs, gets the signatures. We get everything done. And he wouldn't, I wasn't able to get the photo with him. So, all right, that happens many times. No problem with that. Maybe I'll see him again maybe one day. You never know, but never did see him again. That was my only time I ever did see him. And the 16 by 20, so the deal was I only got one signature. I had to give it to my friend. That's the deal. We had it forever. That was our deals. All right. But to replace that, of course, he didn't leave me hanging. He wouldn't just do nothing. It just wasn't nothing. So he gave me this book. And, of course, it is signed by Jimmy Carter. That's what he came in town to do, this book signing. So he came, it's actually a book of poetry by Jimmy Carter. It's a whole book of poems that he did. So look, hey, I'm grateful for this. You kidding me? Jimmy Carter autograph? I'll take it. Even though it's my only autograph book I have. I'm not a book guy, but I'll take it. And like I said, Jimmy Carter autographs not very expensive, believe it or not. It just doesn't. He signed. You know what? He lived to be 100, right? So think about all the autographs he signed all the years till he went into hospice care for 90 since the presidency, 1980 or 76 on. Come on, how many years is that? It's 58, 58, 55 years, 50 years at least of signing autographs. So it's not expensive. $100, 16 by 20. I couldn't find one even online. Maybe it's the $50 premium to it. 8 by 10s go for $100. The book sells for in the $100 range, whatever. At under $100, you can get a nice Jimmy Carter autograph. Really, it's JSA certified, of course. And it's a lot of fun meeting the president. I did meet one other president, and that was Gerald Ford. Not as nice as Jimmy Carter. Again, at the airport, had the information. Me and my father were there. My father went to a lot of autograph signings with me and getting the celebrities over the years. He loved that stuff. So He was with me on this one. And he goes, Mr. President, how you doing? Mr. President, can you sign an autograph for... No, just straightforward, face forward. Didn't look, didn't even really want to be connected with anybody. He had a Secret Service, a couple guys, and that was it. We didn't bother him, we didn't beg him. We just, okay, he didn't want to do it. You're not going to force somebody to do it. So that's my second presidential meet was Ford. Jimmy Carter was one, and Ford was two. And I do have a Ford signed baseball. I do have that, which he mailed to my house, actually. Back in the day, he was responding to mail, and you send him a ball, he'd send you a ball back. So a friend of mine sent a dozen balls, and a dozen came to my house. So I just kept the one, and he kept the other 11, and that's fine with me. Again, I just want my one. I was happy. I was fine. No problem. So look, again, you could do this. Anybody could do this. It's all information. Time is not really a factor because, like I said, depending where you live, you got to live like people who live in New York. It's a huge advantage. We have airports. We have hotels. We have shows in Manhattan that people come in and go to. The celebrities are just everywhere. You just got to know where and when they're going to be. But they are crawling around Manhattan. So if you're a celebrity collector by the mail, I've done that too. I'll show off some of my mail collection. I did before I did in-person collecting, I did some through the mail. But, some of them aren't real. It's just, what's the point, So, and you don't know what's real or what's not. I took some to JSA, not real. So I learned my lesson. I'll never do through the mail. It's just, not worth it to me. Some people, they have no choice. You live in the middle of the United States, you have no choice. Where you seeing celebrities, So really, depending on where you live, you have a great opportunity to get your own autographs in person. And like I said, I'll just continue on. I'm one at a time. I'm going to show you guys. So this was Jimmy Carter, our 39th president of the United States. Rest in peace, Mr. Carter. And come back next episode of Baseball King Collectibles.